a proposal to suspend EU funding to Israeli startups as initial punitive action. However, there is a split between member states over sanctions on Israel. Spain and Ireland are pushing for heavy pressure on Israel, whereas Germany and Hungary are resisting strong action. While the meeting took place, Palestinian supporters demanded sanctions on Israel. Many EU governments have criticized Israel's conduct during the war, particularly over the deaths of civilians and restrictions on supplies of humanitarian aid. Danish Foreign Minister has talked about the Gaza situation. Listen in.
Regarding Gaza, we are witnessing the most catastrophic humanitarian catastrophe. We have long been arguing that Israel should change its course, and we will do our utmost to find common ground. I don't think I reveal any secret by saying that there are nuances between the 27 countries in Europe. Our position is that we now must change words into action.
And Dr. Satoru Nagao, fellow at the Hudson Institute, joins me on the broadcast. Dr. Nagao, how do you view the split within the EU as far as sanctions on Israel are concerned?
Of course, supporting Ukraine and issue related with Israel, both are the main topic of the Copenhagen Foreign Minister meeting, I think. And in this case, of course, just before the UN and the Palestinian issue is matter, and the European countries mainly is moving to admit Palestinian state formally, but that is of course not a consensus in the European countries. Some countries admit, but some countries still not admit. And the United States is indeed very influential in Europe still, so that's why this will affect the decision. But in case of the Ukraine, that is a more bigger matter for Europe, because if the Russia wins Ukraine, that affects the food of the Europe. So that's why the European must improve their defense industry. Especially the United States make pressure to Europe, raise their defense budget, but at the same time, the US asked Europe to pay the weapons to go to Ukraine from the United States. So that's why they need to prepare money. So that's why this is a big matter. And in case of the ammunition, it is true that for a long time, European countries ignore to invest for their defense industry. So that's why when they need ammunition, they cannot produce. That's why they need to buy from the United States. So how to improve their defense industry as soon as possible is a big matter for all of the European countries, and they need to talk and arrange it. That is immediately they need to do. Because defense industry improvement in demand 4 years in the process in the past, Winston Churchill, Prime Minister of the UK, Winston Churchill said, first year just investment, second year a little they produce, third year many, but fourth year fraud of the production has made from the defense industry. So that's why the 4 year is one kind of the cycle. Indeed, currently the company owners say same thing. If they make a new production line, the 3 years they need, so this means that's completely the same with Winston Churchill's point. So that's why the European must start this process as soon as possible, coordinately. But indeed, this is just a big, that is a big problem for them.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Nagao, for joining us on NewsX World. As per the reports, nearly 500,000 people have been forced to flee their homes due to flooding in eastern Pakistan after days of heavy rain caused rivers to overflow. Three transboundary rivers, flowing through Pakistan's Punjab province, bordering India, have reached exceptionally high levels, impacting over 2,300 villages. Nabil Javed, head of Punjab Province Government's Relief Services, has said that 481,000 people trapped by the floods have been rescued, along with 400,000 of livestock. Overall, more than 1.5 million people have been affected by the flooding. Let's hear what the residents had to say.
पता नहीं अचानक पानी ऐसा को नहीं पता को आके भी ऐसा घर में आसे आके अचानक पानी आंदा है भी घर छोड़ो असा कहाँ जाऊँ घर छोड़ के असा तो किराएदार आसे असा घर नहीं छोड़ा बैठे रहे ते सारे मोहल्ले वाले घर छोड़ गए, सारा मोहल्ला छोड़ गए, ऐसा नहीं छोड़ा।
यह था किसी दूसरी जगह शिफ्ट कर दिया था, मैं अकेला इधर रहा था। फिर मैंने बोला चलो ठीक है, अभी इंतज़ार करता हूँ, हो सकता पानी ख़त्म हो जाए, ना आए ना आए। जब मेरे घर के फुटपाथ, मेरे घर के गराज के ऊपर आया, फिर मैंने मोटरसाइकिल के किक मारी, भाग गया। मैंने अब जो है ना नहीं है, 2 दिन हो गए, इतना टाइम नहीं मिला कि कपड़े ही अपने ले लें या हेलमेट ले लें, कोई चीज़ नहीं, ऐसी में।
And that's all that we have time for. We will continue to bring you more updates from around the world on the other side. Stay tuned.